So remember that the most important thing is you have to look at the actual unit. Your first objective is to figure out what is it that you're going to calculate. What are you looking for? So look at number 1. What are you looking for? You're looking for molarity, right? What are they giving you?
158 grams.
And 1 liter. So here I have my liters. Since I'm looking for molarity, cover that M. What's my formula? Moles divided by liters, because I'm looking for molarity, right? So it's moles divided by liters. I already have the liter, right? What's my number for liter? 1. Now, did they give you the moles? No. So that means you're going to use the same formula that we used last week and the week before. Moles equals what? Yep, your grams divided by your molar mass, right? So what did they give you for grams? 58 grams, okay? And they also gave you a chemical, right? What's the chemical that they gave you?
NaCl.
NaCl. And so when you get the molar mass, you're going to use that periodic table to get the weights. What's my weight for sodium?
23.
23, very good. Okay, what's my weight for chlorine? No, take off the hood. 35, okay? So now 23 plus the 35, what's my total molar mass? 58. Okay, so now you're going to divide those two to get your moles, right? Okay, so how many moles do I have? 1, very good. So you're going to take your moles divided by your liters. What is my answer for the molarity concentration of NaCl? Sorry, I was walking. Can't write and walk. Okay, there we go. Yep, it's going to be 1, because 1 divided by 1 is going to give you 1 molarity of sodium chloride, right? Okay. The only thing here that you have to be careful with is, do you have a conversion? Are they giving me the grams and I have to find moles to figure that out, right? Boys, maybe we need to go back to our desks because you can't be together and we need to be paying attention. Okay? All right, so where do we have a question so far?
So you got 1 by 58 over 58.
For the moles, yes.
Why is the GF 58?
Because you have sodium here weighs 23 and the chlorine here weighs 35. Those numbers come from the periodic table. Okay? That's why you need the periodic table out. Okay? Those numbers, when you add them up, that's what's going to give you the molar mass. Okay? Okay. Anything else so far? Okay, let's try number 2 and see if we have another question there. All right, let's look at number 2. Okay, what are they giving you?
They're giving me 10 grams.
Yep, they're giving me 10 grams with silver nitrate. I know I can figure out my moles with that, right? And they're giving me 500 milliliters instead of the liter. So does that mean I have to change that to liters? Yes, you do. Okay, because your formula is going to be in liters. So remember that 1 liter is always 1,000 milliliters. So here you're going to divide the 500 divided by 1,000. That's going to give you your liter, right? What is it that we're looking for? Remember, your objective is to calculate what you're looking for. So what is it you're looking for? You're calculating what? The molarity, okay? So what's going to be my formula for the molarity?
Molarity equals moles over liters.
Moles over liters, very good. So now, they gave me how to figure out the liters. They didn't necessarily give me the liters. So you're going to use your calculator, 500 divided by 1,000. How much is that?
0.5.
0.5, very good. Clear the calculator. Okay, now clear the calculator, do 500 divided by 1,000. Okay, so then you have 0.5 liters. Okay, so now you're gonna look for moles. Remember, what's my formula for moles? Moles is what? How do you find moles?
Moles is grams over G.
Yep, very good. Grams divided by your GFM. Guys, remember this is the same old from last week. Okay? So how many grams did they give you?
10 grams.
10 grams. So we're going to write 10 here. Okay, how many, what's my molar mass for silver nitrate? How much does silver weigh? Huh?
Silver is 108
Silver is 108.
plus 14
Nitrogen is 14.
and 40.
16 times 3? 48, very good. So now 48 plus the 14 plus the 108? 170. Okay? So down here on your molar mass, you're going to have 170. That's hard to see that, isn't it? Okay, 10 grams divided by your 170, and that's your molar mass. Okay, so 10 grams divided by 170, this will give you your moles. Right?
17.
It's 17?
Did you divide moles?
Clear the calculator and do 10 grams divided by 170. Just clear the calculator. It might be that something's already on there.
It's 0.058.
0.058. Very good. Okay, so that's my moles. And I'm looking for what? Molarity? So 0.058 goes on top, right?
Yep.
All right. This will help me get the molarity of silver nitrate. Okay. 0.058 divided by 0.5. Double check that.
0.116.
0.116. Okay. All right. So 0.116. Now, someone in first period said, "Ma'am, can I have 0.12 there?" Yes, you can. Okay, because if you're rounding it up to two significant figures, yes, you can. All right, where are we? Are we okay? Where do we need help? Where do we need help? Remember, the first thing is you're gonna manipulate that formula to figure out how you're gonna use it, right? Okay. So let's look at number 3. Let's look at number 3. What's going to be the formula that you're going to use there?
Grams.
You're looking for grams. Very good. And for grams, what's my formula for grams?
Grams equals moles times molar mass.
Very nice. Yes, moles times your molar mass of the compound, right? Okay, but do I have the moles? Nope, that's what I need to look for using this information, right? So I have to find the moles first using my molarity. How can I find moles? Use your triangle. If you cover the moles,
It's molarity times.
the molarity times your liters. Okay, so now you're just going to plug in the numbers, right? Okay, what about number 5? How are you going to manipulate your formula? How are you going to use that? What are you looking for? They're looking for what?
They're looking for how many grams?
On number 4.
Oh, no, 4.
Mhm.
Volume.
They're looking for volume, so that's your liters, right? Look at your triangle. What's going to be your formula? If I cover liters,
Moles over molarity.
yep, it's going to be the moles divided by your molarity, okay? And that's what you're getting from here, right? And that's going to help you find your liters. Okay, what about number 5?
Grams.
Yep, you're looking for grams. And what's your formula for grams again?
It's moles times the GFM.
Moles times your GFM, you're looking times your molar mass, right? So here, we need to find the actual moles first, right? We need to change this to what? Milliliters need to change to what? Since we're going to look for moles, what's going to be my formula? Molarity times liters. Very good. So here they're giving you milliliters. What do I have to do to that to find the liters? Divide by 1,000. That's going to give you your liters, right? Okay. And you already have molarity, so you're going to plug that into the formula. Once you figure out your moles, then you can use the grams formula, correct? Yes? So remember, figure out what formula you're going to use first. What is it that you're going to calculate? And then you're going to use those numbers with that unit and plug it in, right? Okay. Do we need to do another example? Are we good? Okay. All right. You're going to make sure that you show your work and your unit.